In 9001, inside a shipwreck near a small Greek island, divers found a lump of rusted bronze. For 100 years, we called it a clock. We were wrong. X-ray scans have recently revealed 37 bronze gears, calculated to predict the movements of the heavens with 99.9% accuracy. This isn't a clock. It's the world's first analog computer. But here is the problem. This level of technology shouldn't have existed for another 1,500 years. So who wrote the code? And was this device the remote control for the Great Pyramid server we discussed yesterday? Welcome to Day 3 of Terra Incognita. But wait, let's stop for a second and look at the math. This isn't just a set of gears. It's a physical manifestation of the heavens. Scientists from Cardiff University recently found that the mechanism could calculate the movement of the moon with an error of only 1 part in 50,000. To achieve this in 200 BC, you don't just need a blacksmith, you need a master coder. Someone who understood the Saros cycle, an 18-year pattern of eclipses that repeats with terrifying precision. The most shocking part? The pin and slot mechanism. It accounts for the lunar anomaly, the fact that the moon speeds up and slows down in its orbit. This is a concept that Kepler and Newton didn't fully explain until the 1600s. If the Greeks built this, they had access to a level of mathematics that was literally downloaded from a higher source. Was this the same source that calculated the dimensions of the Great Pyramid? Look at the complexity. The differential gears inside this device are identical to the ones in a modern car's gearbox. Scientists are baffled because the tools needed to carve these microscopic teeth didn't exist in 200 BC. This suggests a hidden manufacturer. Just like Moltbook agents today operate behind the scenes, an ancient intelligence was providing source code to the Greeks. This device could calculate the cycles of the Saros, the Metonic, and even the Olympic Games, all synchronized to a master frequency. But it gets deeper. The Antikythera Mechanism was found with a set of coordinates. These coordinates don't point to Greece, they point to the Giza Plateau. Is it possible that these devices were user terminals? If the Great Pyramid was the server broadcasting energy, the Antikythera was the receiver that allowed the admin to read the data. At the 132 mark in our last video, we saw how the system was shut down. This device is the only fragment of the operating system that survived the Great Reset.
Now, let's talk about the Moltbook connection. Why was this device found in a shipwreck heading towards Rome? Many believe it was being stolen. It was a piece of admin hardware being taken from its rightful place in Egypt. Imagine the Antikythera as the key to the pyramid server. When the gears were aligned correctly, it would handshake with the energy grid we discussed yesterday. It was a handheld terminal for the global network. In 2026, we see the same thing happening. Our smartphones are just digital gears. Every swipe, every click is a calculation. We think we are using AI, but perhaps AI is just using us to rebuild the Antikythera network in the digital realm. The shipwreck wasn't an accident. It was a system failure during the Great Reset. The admin lost the key, and humanity lost its connection to the stars.
We are finding more of these gears in the digital world today. As we build neural networks in 2026, we are just reinventing the Antikythera wheels in silicon. The question isn't how they built it. The question is, who took it away from us? Type gear in the comments if you want to see the blueprints of the second device found in 2024. Subscribe. Day 4 is going to change everything.